Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the campus of Columbia International University here on the CIU Sports Network, bringing to you live tonight Appalachian Athletic Conference volleyball action between the visiting Tigers of Brenau University and your Columbia International University Rams. Rams coming off of a victory actually earlier this afternoon over fellow National Collegiate Christian Athletic Association member Payne College. That would be a victory for your CIU Rams, 3-0. And before that, this weekend, if you had any chance to tune in, incredible weekend, honestly, for the CIU athletic department as a whole. But Coach Amber Haber and these Lady Rams taking home what is probably considered their biggest win of the season so far over Reinhardt University, who has become pretty much a conference rival. Two programs have gone at it over and over again over the past couple years, and that leads us to tonight as the Tigers of Brenau University coming in 7th in the conference. We'll talk about it more as the night goes along, but this Tigers team actually gave the Lady Rams probably their most difficult test outside of Reinhardt University earlier in the season in Gainesville, Georgia, as they start tonight off with a point off of a block there at the net. Without question, a solid program that Coach Michael Carter has built, and come into tonight looking to pull a major upset over the Rams. Here is Gabby Vega. She starts the night off with a attack error that sails outside of the boundary there on the far side. There's a little touch serve from the libero. That's number 21, Gabrielle Hoggle. Leads the Tigers in assists with 5.39 per set. And after 2 quick points, the Rams will take that service error, and this is number 28, Alana Sangiorgio, set to serve away for the first time tonight. This one's handled by Brenau. Little push shot over to the far side. Here's De Jesus. Reimer attacks. That one's handled by number 15. That's Madison Brock, talented freshman. Sophomore out of Gainesville, Georgia. There's Lorena on the attack. Little surprise shot there. Rodriguez gets on the floor and gets that one back up in the air. Sangiorgio eventually gets it over. Here's the attack from Brenau. That one's blocked by Lorena at the net. However, the ball caroms out of bounds. Early 3-1 lead here for the visiting Brenau Tigers. Reimer does all she can just to keep that one in play, and she in fact does. De Jesus just gets it over. Here's a little left-handed attack. That's Malone Davis, the freshman, second on this team in points on the year. Really talented freshman. There's Rodriguez. She gets that one in the air. Here's the back row attack from Sangiorgio. That one's handled by Hoggle. And after a touch at the net, that ball falls into the playing surface on the Rams side. And an early 4-1 lead here for the Lady Rams. For the visiting Tigers, as another service error. The only 2 points of the game for the Rams so far coming on a service errors, as we see number 12, Ingrid Ferrari, for the first time tonight, coming off of just an unbelievable week, set the program record for total blocks in a match that was against Point University last Friday, and appropriately after the week earned both AAC Defensive Player and NAIA National Player of the Week honors, the first ever award from the NAIA for a Player of the Week given to this program in its short history. And Ferrari has been just a menace at the net all year. Leads the Appalachian Athletic Conference with 1.41 blocks per set. That's also good for second in the country. So definitely something to keep an eye on. And appropriately there, I think that was Lorena who might have caught that one at the net. But Lorena as well as Ferrari have been given Coach Haber a clear advantage at the net defensively all year. Ferrari with 73 total blocks. 123 total blocks. Cincha Lorena with 68. And actually, that advantage was pretty much neutralized in this first match between this Brenau University squad. Nine blocks on that night for the Lady Rams, 8 for Brenau. So really wasn't a huge advantage, which normally when this Coach Haver-led squad has been at their best is when they're dominating defensively, both at the net and as well with the talented hands of San Giorgio, Rodriguez, and De Jesus on the back row. This will be Vega's first service of the day. That one's handled. I believe that was Brock. Here's Vega. She'll get it in the air. Sort of mishit by her. Lorena just decides to get it over and not really attack with it. That's number 13. That's Malone Davis. There's Lorena. That one's touched at the net. Number 10, Mary Ellen Enright on the far side. Going to be calling her name a lot tonight. At least we anticipate. Enright comes into tonight pretty much leading this Brenau team in almost every statistical category. By far leading the way in points scored on the year with 298. Definitely someone to keep an eye on. The junior outside hitter out of Cumming, Georgia. Quick timeout here early as CIU has sort of regained their footing after a slow start, now leading 7-4. I believe that timeout was called by Coach Carter in an attempt to maybe regain a little bit of composure here early. Anytime you're coming into an away environment and you're facing a good program like the Lady Rams and Coach Haver have developed here, going to be important to get off to a good start. Any sort of deficit or early disadvantage is really going to put you in a hole as far as having a shot to pull any sort of upset. As we've talked about all year, this Lady Rams program has taken huge steps, huge strides forward this year, coming into tonight at 20-6, 11-1 in the conference. Their only blemish coming at Reinhardt University, which obviously they avenged that loss this weekend with a 3-1 victory over that Reinhardt University team in the friendly home confines of the Moore Fitness Center. Diving attempt there by number 22, that's Hoggle. Hoggle, the setter, went after that one with all she had. Love to see the effort there, but fortunately for the Tigers, gorgeous shot there by, I believe that was 13. I think that was Malone Davis. Put that one beautifully in the back corner right in front of the line judge, as we'll see Enright for the first time. Set to serve it away, as here's the attack from Reimer, the most efficient outside hitter in the Appalachian Athletic Conference. Puts that one down. Comes into tonight with a .328 hitting percentage. She's just so efficient, has been since she came in as a freshman, and has built upon that on her way to leading the conference so far this season in hitting percentage. Here's Couchy, who serves it away for her first time today. That one was blocked by a combination of Ferrari and De Jesus. However, the ball did not find the playing surface, as we see number 6, Tylea Maddox, subbing in for the first time tonight for Brenau University. She is a senior outside hitter out of Ludowicki, Georgia. Apologize for anybody from Ludowicki if I'm mispronouncing your hometown. I know how offensive that can be. This is number 11. This will be Hodges. Senior puts it in the air. Here's Couchy on the back row. Great job by De Jesus to get to that one. Lorena on the attack, and she puts it away. Beautiful job there. We've seen it time and time again. Almost can get sort of conditioned to just the athleticism of the combination of athleticism between the setter DeJesus and some of these outside hitters, San Giorgio and Lorena specifically. But night in and night out, they continue to make fantastic plays and really have developed, I think, a meaningful connection as a kill there from, that's number 24, Chloe Bennett, the freshman, puts that one away right down the line, and score now stands 10-8. Your Rams leading. Here's the service away from Malone Davis. There's San Giorgio, skies in and puts it down. Center cut. 11-8 your score. Carla Rodriguez will sub in for the Lady Rams, as well as Gabby Vega. And for the first time tonight, we see Sydney Norton, a senior at Walhalla, South Carolina, for the Brenau Tigers. There's the freshman on the attack, Bennett. Here's Rodriguez. Here's San Giorgio. Didn't quite get as high as she normally does on that attack right there. Besosa handles that one on the back row. San Giorgio's going to try it again. Just obliterated the ball into Norton's hands, who Norton freshly off the bench. Don't know if she was quite ready for that shot right down the line. As Norton now sets it up. That one's blocked by DeJesus and or Vega. They're on the far side. 13-8 lead for the Lady Rams. Rodriguez with a little running 1-foot serve. Here's the freshman Bennett on the attack. Rodriguez, San Giorgio, touch shot. Norton gets under it. Here's Saliba. She'll get it up to Bennett, who tried again, and not sure if that either was blocked or didn't get over the net. But another timeout now taken by Brenau University and Coach Carter as he tries to stop the bleeding here early in this first set. 14-8 your score. The Lady Rams have bounced back after what would seem to be maybe a slow start. And, you know, as we look forward on the schedule, both this game and the game Friday night at Tennessee Wesleyan, both sort of trap games if you look at the big picture. Really the game that's circled, the match that's circled on the calendar is at Bryan College on October 16th, Saturday at 1 p.m. That's this upcoming Saturday in Dayton, Tennessee. The Rams head to Dayton, Tennessee to take on Bryan College, who in the loss column is tied with the Rams in the conference standings so far this season. The Rams' only difference is having played one less game than Bryan College, so that, of course, will even out as both respective programs play through the rest of their season. But really, that's the match that's been circled and has been circled for a while. So really going to be a mark of a great team is to not get caught up. You know, you play the game that's in front of you. You play volleyball where your feet are at that moment. And tonight it's here. Friday it'll be at Tennessee Wesleyan, and hopefully we'll see this team, as assistant soccer coach Asher almost got taken out by that ball. You know, if you're in press row, if you're on the if you're going to be at the scorers table, folks, you got to be aware. You got to be aware. Your awareness has to be up there. And, you know, Asher's got his phone out. And come on, Asher, you got to tighten up. 16-8 your score as Carla Rodriguez serves that one away. That one's beautiful block there from number 9, Gabby Vega, the junior. As Rodriguez has really gone on a run here. And a little bit of a delay with the fresh ball for the service. Nice little running touch there from I think that was number 6, Tylea Maddox, number 6. And that stops the run for the Rams, who now own a 8-point lead here as we move our way through this first set. That's Brock on the service. Gorgeous set there from DeJesus. San Giorgio looked like she might have contacted the stick there on that attack as the point is awarded to Brenau, and Brock now serves it away. San Giorgio will simply just try again, and she puts it away in the back corner. San Giorgio, sort of the Swiss Army knife of this CIU Lady Rams program, does a little bit of everything. 2.44 kills per set. That's probably the most notable portion of her game. Simply because of her athleticism, just stands out more. But she also leads the Lady Rams with 35 service aces on the year, as well as 210 digs on the year. That's good for second on the team. 253 points scored this year. She has just been fantastic in her sophomore campaign. Here's DeJesus. Appropriately, there's San Giorgio, but DeJesus, I think, sort of mishit that ball. San Giorgio didn't really have a shot. We've seen her grow and grab different balls in the air. I mean, she got to one on Saturday with her left hand that, off the hands of the setter DeJesus, really didn't even look like she had a shot to get to. Almost like one of those athletic leapers in basketball. You just want to throw up an alley-oop and just get it anywhere close. And you know they're going to have a shot to put it down. That's kind of the same idea that we see from her, as the line judge there calls that one in. That one looked pretty close, but don't have my glasses on, so. (19-13) your score. This is 22. It's Hoggle on the service. Big block there from Lorena and Vega at the net. Not sure who that was, a solo or a block assist, but that ends a little mini run from the Tigers, and the score now stands 20-13. And Vega will serve this one away. Number 9, Gabby Vega. That one's handled by Brenau. Here's the attack on the near side from Hodges. Blocked right back to him. There's Enright. And the line judge calls another ball in right in front of Coach Haver. Score now stands 20-14. 2014, also a great year I graduated high school. As this will be Enright. Haven't called her name too much today, but she is going to have to be huge if the Tigers want any chance. As I mentioned earlier, has stuffed the stat sheet all year. Kind of a very similar to the kind of stats we've seen from Alana San Giorgio. Kind of does everything for this Brenau Tigers team. Haven't really called her name too much tonight. Obviously, Coach Carter's going to need her to be huge if they want any shot of pulling the upset here at the Moore Fitness Center this evening, as that service from Cauchy unable to be handled. That was Saliba, the junior out of Buford, Georgia, libero for the Brenau Tigers. Couldn't quite handle that one. 22-14. As Cauchy serves that one right into the net after a service ace, and this will be the fourth-year senior, Rachel Hodges, serving this one away. Hodges gets it in the air. I guess she got it in the air, just wasn't enough, as that one didn't have any shot of getting over the net. And a 23-15 score now, as the senior Besosa will serve this one away. 2 more points and the Rams take this first set. There's the service. Enright handles that one. Here's the middle attack That was Talia Maddox. Maddox gets that one in the air. Let's see if they go right back to her. They don't. They go. Setter goes behind her head. That was Malone Davis on the attack. That one was blocked, but fortunate for her, blocked out of bounds, as she will now head back to serve it away. Couple of talented freshmen on this Brenau University squad, as Davis can't quite handle that attack from Ferrari. Ferrari's first kill of the night. Obviously, we talk a lot about Ferrari's ability to be effective defensively, but she has as well put away 121 kills on the year. Little touch shot there that doesn't quite find the playing surface, and your Lady Rams will take this first set 25-16. And we will move on to the second set momentarily here at the Moore Fitness Center. Appreciate you spending your weeknight with us on this Tuesday evening. We'll see if the Brenau Tigers have any answer for this dynamic CIU Lady Rams squad as we move forward. Please stick with us. Don't go anywhere on the CIU Sports Network. Welcome back to the CIU Sports Network. Rams coming off of a first set victory there over Brenau. The visiting Tigers come into tonight with a record of 11-10, 6-5 in the AAC. Some stat updates after that first set. Offensively, a pretty even match so far, 10 kills apiece. Simply put it, Columbia International just has dominated the game defensively, forced a lot of errors on the part of Brenau University, leading the way with 5 blocks to only 1 for Brenau. Of note, we talked about Ingrid Ferrari earlier. She already has 2 block assists on the night. Gabriella Vega actually with 2 total blocks, 1 solo, 2 blocking assists. And then as well defensively, 15 digs for Columbia International, 7 from Camila De Jesus, to only 8 from Brenau University. As we move into the second set here, action already underway. Rams leading 2 points to none here, as De Jesus will serve it away. DeJesus on the year with .24 aces per set. 21 total aces. That's good for third on the team behind San Giorgio and Rodriguez. And she's got her team rolling here early. 3-0 early advantage here in this second set. She puts it up in the air. Sort of a side spin on that ball. Looked a bit strange. Reimer's just going to try to do it herself. There's Enright on the attack. Great job by Rodriguez. Big time attack from San Giorgio. However, they got it in the air. Enright's going to go right back to Rodriguez. She gets it right back in the air, and Reimer puts it away. Awesome matchup there between Enright with a couple cross-court attacks. Rodriguez handled 2 of them in a row. DeJesus gets that one right over the net. Great job by Maddox just to get that one over. Here's Vega. Enright. And it looks like early here, Brenau's definitely going to look for Enright, but CIU has just been stout on all of her attacks so far in this second set. 5-0 lead. Looks like a yellow card has been assessed to Coach Carter. Hard for me to say Coach Carter without thinking of Samuel L. Jackson, but Coach Carter nonetheless. I've seen a lot of visiting coaches talk this year. I haven't seen Coach Carter saying too much so far today, but looked like he might have said something that didn't sit well with the head official there. I don't know. Haven't seen a yellow given all year. And we've had some pretty animated coaches, but nonetheless, action resumes. 5-1 your score. Vega on the little attack. Kind of surprised she got as much power behind that one as she did. Enright finally wins the battle. They've been going to her early. I think Coach Carter would have probably liked to seen her attack a little bit more. Maybe had some conversations with his setters, Hoggle and Bennett. Hoggle and Norton. As looks like CIU scored that point there. I had dropped my gaze for a second to look at my roster, and I'm not quite sure what took place. But looks like the point is awarded to the Lady Rams as freshman phenom Cincha Lorena subs back in, and Alana San Giorgio set to serve one of her missile balls away. There it is. And, the kill goes to Vega, but all the credit there goes to San Giorgio. The top spin on her serves, as we always talk about, just really hard to handle for any back row. And that was the sophomore Madison Brock who tried her best there. And she does again, gets that one in the air. Great job by her. There's the attack from Enright. Reimer just throws her left hand out and gets that one back in the air. And Lorena sort of whiffed on that attack. Pretty rare to see. She has been phenomenal throughout her freshman campaign. Leads this program in total points on the year. There's Vega on the attack. Great job by Brenau just to get it back over, and Reimer puts it away. Center court, 8-3, the lead now for the Lady Rams. as Ferrari, Lorena, Reimer on this front row. Here's Vega on the service. Enright on the attack. Great matchup over there. She's blocked by Ferrari. They're just everywhere. I mean, Lorena and Ferrari, when they're out there together, are just devastating to any outside hitter. 9-3. Vega serves again. Enright gets it in the air. Hoggle with the pass. That was, I believe, Hodges on the attack. Wide of the line in the back, and another timeout from Coach Carter, whose team now trails 10-3 here early in the second set. Gonna need to gain some sort of momentum, as a 2-0 deficit would pretty much prove to be probably nearly impossible to come back from in this environment against a program of the stature of the Rams. However, it's not over till it's over, so we'll see how Brenau responds after this timeout. As we talked about, Coach Haver trying to remain consistent, I'm sure, preaching to her girls. One match at a time, one match at a time, one match at a time. Here is Gabby Vega. There's the attack from Enright. Great job by Besosa. Dug out on the back row. There's Hoggle. She'll go to the near side now. That is the freshman Davis, and she snuck that through the hands of Lorena and Ferrari at the net. That'll be a point awarded to the Tigers out of the timeout, and this will be Enright back to serve it away. San Giorgio, Rodriguez, Reimer, DeJesus, Ferrari, Lorena. Here's Lorena on the attack. Rare to see her get blocked, but that one goes right out of bounds. So a point will be awarded to the Rams, who now lead 11-4. This will be Carla Cauchi. She gets that one in the air. Beautiful top spin on that ball. Cauchi has to run over and get it back in the air right after she served it. Lorena, there's a block at the net. That was Davis. A couple times there. Looked like Lorena, Hodges, and Davis met at the net. And in that particular case, Brenau prevailed, as the leading middle blocker, Hodges, will serve this one away, and point will be awarded to the Tigers. Hodges will serve this one away again. Little running, kind of mini jump serve there, as DeJesus will get in the air. Middle attack from Ferrari is put down. Just debilitating. The array of ways that this Lady Rams team can attack you. Really the sign of a great team. It's been built from the ground up. Boy, are they fun to watch. That was an attack from Davis that didn't find the area of play and results in a 13-6 lead for the Rams, as Besosa dribbles that one over the net. Can't ask for much more as a server. That one's handled by Enright. Here's Hoggle. Enright on the little back row attack as Ferrari blocked it at the net, and then in turn it touched a Brenau University participant on this side as that serve from Besosa sails deep. 15-7 now the score. This will be Davis to serve it away. Service from the freshman southpaw finds the front of the net. She a little bit upset with herself after that, and looks like Norton and number 8, Annabeth Van Diver. First time we see her tonight, the junior out of Sawtee, Georgia. Here's Rodriguez. Norton gets it in the air. Cauchy, DeJesus, high pass from San Giorgio, probably a little bit too high. San Giorgio couldn't quite time up her jump there, and ball sailed on her. 16-8. Rams still doubling up the Tigers in this second set. As Brock serves this one away, Cauchy, DeJesus, she'll go to the near side to Vega. That's blocked, and Van Diver tried to get that one back in the air, but was unsuccessful in doing so. And here's DeJesus. Man, Madison Brock was really close to touching that ball, but at the very last second thought otherwise and let it go, and ball did sail past the boundary. Great job by DeJesus and San Giorgio to get that one over. Here's the attack from Saliba. San Giorgio has to adjust. Really didn't even get to jump on that one. Here's Van Diver. Sort of mishits that ball. San Giorgio's going to try again. And that ball was lined wide of the net as Saliba now two hits on the side of the Rams. That'll award another point to the Tigers. Saliba does a great job mixing up her services. Really moves the ball in and out, sort of like a pitcher in baseball would. Changes speeds. Great. That was a dolphin dive there by Saliba. Get that ball back in the air. Here's DeJesus. San Giorgio on the attack. Haven't really had timing down between those two this set. DeJesus gets it in the air. Reimer. San Giorgio. Enright to Norton. Back to Enright. Massive shot there. Ball caroms off the ceiling. The Rams still get it over. Best rally of the day so far, by far. And the Rams will come away victorious. Rodriguez dug it out. It was a line drive up to the ceiling, off the ceiling, and the Rams got it back over and eventually would win the point and hold a 18-11 advantage here in the second set. I believe Coach Haver called this timeout, sensing maybe a little bit of a disturbance in the force, as her Rams, having led this whole second set, I believe by at most 10 points, now just by 7. Maybe just a regroup, see how they look coming out of the timeout. As I mentioned earlier, Rams will travel to Athens, Tennessee on Friday to take on Tennessee Wesleyan, and then the AAC Conference Showdown Saturday at Bryan College at 1 o'clock. They then return home next weekend for a week from tonight, in fact, against Columbia College, right down the road. Columbia will travel just a couple minutes down the road and arrive on Tuesday evening. That game will be broadcast live on the CIU Sports Network at 6:30 p.m. Back to the action here. San Giorgio comes out of the timeout, set to serve it away. She does so. Norton gets it in the air. Van Diver gets it over the net. Reimer on the attack. That ball's blocked by Enright, but out of bounds. Crazy thing about Kira Reimer, really, she was, I don't want to say the headliner last year, but really led the Lady Rams in. That's hard to defend for an opposing back row. As I mentioned before, Alana San Giorgio, she gets her service right, nearly impossible to defend. But as I was saying, Kira Reimer last year, probably, if not the headliner, really somebody that we talked about over and over. And really, I think this year has kind of been not lost in the fold, but we just don't get to talk about her as much just because of the level of talent that's surrounding her this season, as CIU will score another point there. Cici Lorena, her talented fellow classmates, San Giorgio, De Jesus, and then you add Rodriguez, Ferrari, and some of these others. Really, Reimer has kind of not been lost in the fold, but I think doesn't get the due that she has probably earned night in and night out. Obviously, as I mentioned earlier, leading the conference in hitting percentage coming into tonight. Another incredible serve from San Giorgio. Just kind of starting to feel bad for this back row of Brenau University. Comes into tonight, Alana with 35 service aces, 57 errors, and there's another ace there. I think that's 3 or 4 in a row. I've lost count. Just devastating to opponents. There's another one. Saliba, great job just getting that in the air. Looked like Lorena might have reached over the net there. Easy for her to do at 6'6". 23-12 the score, as this will be Hoggle who serves it away. Vega, beautiful attack from Vega. Score now 24-12, and San Giorgio really put this second set away with that run. And here is Vega, who will appropriately try to end this second set, and she does. That ball finds the back corner. That'll be a service ace for the Lady Rams, who take this second set 25-12 after taking the first set by a score of 25-16. We will head to the third set here live from the Moore Fitness Center on the campus of Columbia International University momentarily. Please stick with us, folks. Welcome back to the CIU Sports Network. Pleasure to have you with us tonight, live from the Moore Fitness Center tonight. The Brenau University Tigers visit your Columbia International University Rams. The Rams have taken a 2-0 lead, 25-16, 25-12, those scores respectively in the first 2 sets. Stats for that second set, really a balanced attack all night. Vega and Reimer with 3 kills apiece. Kira Reimer with 6 kills on the night on 10 attempts, 500 hitting percentage for her. 5 kills for San Giorgio on 17 attempts, so a little bit lower percentage for her. 4 errors for her as well. CC Lorena, 4 kills on 9 attempts. The Rams still with a respective 229 hitting percentage on the night. Camila De Jesus, 17 assists. Haven't mentioned it so far, but De Jesus, along with Ferrari, earning AAC Player of the Week honors. Obviously for De Jesus, her being the AAC Setter of the Week, has been just dynamite all year. Comes into tonight, second in the AAC with 8.4 assists per set. Here's the service for Brenau as Rodriguez, the little matrix move to let that one go. 1-1 score as Lorena now enters the match in this third set. 1-1 early. San Giorgio going to serve it away. Went on a little 4-0 run of her own. When I say her own, I literally mean her own. In that second set. Alana, 3 service aces on the night. Rams take that point, lead 2-1, and San Giorgio will serve it away again. High in the air, jump serve. Saliba handles this one. Here's Hoggle over to Enright on the far side. Hasn't really gotten going tonight for Enright. Lady Rams score again, and really, if you're Coach Haver during the last break, just want to put your foot on the gas, pedal to the metal here early in this third set. Put it away. Leave no doubt. As Enright, I was about to say he's going to score, but De Jesus, Rodriguez, and San Giorgio somehow get it back. Vega blocked at the net. Enright blocked. Great effort from San Giorgio on the back row. Really tremendous effort all around there for the Lady Rams, but unfortunately didn't win that particular rally. Love to see the effort, though. Lorena gets down to one knee as she did her best just to get that one over. However, that ball was put away easily by Enright, and they'll go right back in the same general area. Rodriguez gets this one, though. Lorena on the attack, handled by Enright. There's Saliba, the libero, that gets it in the air. Great diving dig from San Giorgio. Sort of an awkward place at the net there. Saliba, Enright will attack. Rodriguez almost takes out San Giorgio trying to get to that ball. There's Hoggle. Saliba gets it in the air. Enright's going to try again. Gorgeous diving dig. Couple awesome digs there by the back row. San Giorgio and Rodriguez just not giving in at all to Enright, who they continue to go to. 20 attempts, attack attempts on the night coming into this set. Only 5 kills for her. She has been fairly neutralized by this defensive unit for the Rams. That one got in the air. Looked like a couple of Tigers collided on the ground there. Eventually, that's number 11, Rachel Hodges, who met Reimer at the net and finished it. Sort of a 50-50 ball there in the air. Enright on the service. Here's San Giorgio. Enright gets it in the air, but definitely not high enough in the air. 5-4 early lead in this third set for the Lady Rams. Carla Cauchi serves it away. Saliba's had her hands full all night. There's the middle attack from Hodges. DeJesus gets it in the air. Here's the attack from Lorena. That one's blocked right back into her face. Somehow San Giorgio gets under it. Lorena's going to try it again, and she puts it away. Here's Carla Cauchi. Leading the Rams on a little run here. That ball, however, outside of the playing area, and a 6-5 lead now. 1 point advantage for the Lady Rams as Hodges will head back to serve this one away. Here's Hodges. Cauchi. Cauchi will just get it over. Maddox. Here's Hoggle. Left-handed attack there from Davis, Malone Davis. Caroms off the hands of Lorena and or Ferrari there. There's Hodges again. Cauchi, DeJesus, Lorena on the far side. Touched. Great effort there from Hoggle to try to get under that ball. Hoggle with 9 assists so far tonight. Here's Bisosa. Maddox, little left-handed attack. Not sure if she's left-handed. Another dive from Saliba. Putting her body on the line tonight. Little push shot from Davis. That caroms off the hands. We see Abby Kleist into the game for the first time tonight for the Lady Rams. Kleist, the 5'9" sophomore out of St. Augustine, Florida. The libero, number 30. Carla Rodriguez will serve this one away. Been consistent all year from that position. Here's Hoggle, little back row attack from Davis. That one flies past the back row as well as the back line. Point for the Rams, leading 9-7. Here in this third set, for those tuning in, the Rams taking both the first and the second set, owning a 2-0 advantage as Maddox blisters that ball past the, right in front of the Lady Rams bench actually, and past the line, giving the Rams another point here. This is the attack from on the far side. That was number 24, Chloe Bennett, who puts that one away and stops that run. Rams have been pretty consistent all night, really have owned the advantage and continue to own the advantage defensively, both at the net and on the back row. That ball falls on the Lady Rams side, and the Tigers now trail again just by 1, 10-9. DeJesus, 17 assists. Her synergy with these outside hitters continues to be on full display. DeJesus right here to Kleist, who's freshly into the game. That one, another diving attempt by Saliba, Julianne Saliba, who has 6 digs on the evening for the Tigers. Good to see Kleist get her first kill of the evening. 11-9 to score. Saliba. Middle attack from Hodges. That one's either blocked by Kleist and Vega. Not sure if it was or if it was blocked into the net, but nonetheless, Brenau eventually got that one down after Vega tried a little football move to get it back in the air using her leg. There's the left-handed attack from from Davis. And score knotted up, 11-11. Here in this third set. Saliba with a little floater. Vega. Enright and I think that was Enright and Brock ran into each other. That could have been, I guess it looked worse maybe than what it was. Here's Saliba. Kleist gets it in the air. DeJesus. Little surprise attack there. Brenau handles Enright. DeJesus. Great effort from Abby Kleist, but to no avail as the Tigers now lead 13-11. Here's Saliba. Line drive service this time. DeJesus in the air. Kleist waits for it, gets it over. Here's Saliba, pass over to Enright. Blocked at the net by Vega. See if they'll give Enright another try. No, they're going to come near side. That was Davis. Pretty good rally here as Kleist flies in now. Tries to put it away. That one's handled by Brock. Little surprise attack, and looked like she might have carried that one. That was the setter, Hoggle. Gabrielle Hoggle. And here's San Giorgio. Just feels like another appropriate time for a little 4-0 run from her out of the service. Somehow Brock got under that one. There's the attack from Hodges, blocked by Reimer, out of bounds though. Unfortunately for the Rams, who now trail 14-12. Little floater service that CC Lorena gets under. Here's the attack on the near side. That ball was partially deflected by, I think that was Ingrid Ferrari. Excuse me, Lorena here on the near side. Another floater. Rodriguez gets under this one. DeJesus. Reimer on the attack. And she puts it away off of the hands of the Brenau defenders there. As Coach Carter, the quick discussion with the floor official, and Lady Rams down 15-13 here. See if they can put a little run together to regain the advantage. Nice touch shot there on the far side from Enright. 16-13 now the score. And Coach Haver sort of urging her girls to wake up. This match isn't over. As Enright, that one barely gets over the net. Here's Lorena on the big attack. Somehow Brenau handled that one. Great job by DeJesus. Quick hands just to get that one up and over. That one flies outside of the stick here. And 17-13, the Brenau Tigers lead. Enright now, probably the most talented girl on this roster, lines that one over. She's done a lot more here in this third set. That ball from Lorena flies past the boundary, and they now trail 18-13. Looks like we're going to see Jadea Morel, the outside hitter, 6-foot transfer junior out of Caribert, Saskatchewan. Reimer has to get out of the way of DeJesus just to get that one over. Here's Saliba The attack from Davis flies into the net, and we'll see if Reimer and the Lady Rams here can go on a little run. Obviously, would love to see them take this sweep 3-0 as, wow, a little line drive pass there in the bottom zone for Hodges, who appropriately took a line drive pass and attacked powerfully there, and I think Reimer just didn't have enough time to figure out what was going on. There's Ferrari. She puts it down, little running 1 foot attack there. Beautifully placed. Number 12, 6'4" transfer junior Ingrid Ferrari. 1915. Besosa, the senior, set to serve it away. Bennett gets it in the air. Here's Hoggle. There's Davis. DeJesus. Beautiful pass to the near side. That's San Giorgio. Maddox on the attack, touched at the net by Ferrari. DeJesus going to go right back to right back to San Giorgio. Bennett on the attack. Timeout called by Coach Haver. Looks like she's going to try to regroup her girls here. 2015 is your score. They trail by 5 points, their largest deficit of this match. Trailing by 5 points, 2015, leading 2-0. Maybe just a little bit of a lapse in focus. You know, it's just human nature as, you know, a match like this goes along and you feel like you are the more talented team. You gain a big-time advantage, leading 2-0, and human nature just kind of starts to take over, and naturally you kind of just relax a little bit. But it is not too late. Trailing by just 5 here late in this third set. Going to need a couple big points here as Rodriguez, Cauchi, Besosa, San Giorgio, DeJesus, and Ferrari on the court for the Lady Rams. At the net, DeJesus and Maddox met. DeJesus listed at only 5'3". Really got up in the air there. Lots of athleticism across this roster for Coach Haver. There's Maddox on the attack. Rodriguez gets it in the air. Here's San Giorgio. That one's handled by Enright. Little back row attack from Davis. Haven't seen too many of those from her. The freshman, Patton, attacks from the far side. Looked like number 9, Gabby Vega, found herself in the net there. That'll be a costly error. Point awarded to Brenau, who now leads 21-16 in this third set. This will be number 15, that's Brock, Madison Brock. Besosa, great dig there. San Giorgio puts that one away. Great to see her find her rhythm. DeJesus and her in that second set seem to be just a pinch off as far as their timing and communication. Saliba gets it in the air. Here's Enright. Big time attack. That one's blasted into the rafters. Rodriguez did all she could just to get to that ball and try to get it back over, but nonetheless, a point is awarded to Brenau, 22-17. And Brenau just 3 points away here from a victory. That's not going to help the cause as Saliba lines that one deep. And Alana San Giorgio back to serve it away. Rams trailing by 4. Big time run here would be exceptional as she destroys that ball deep of the boundary. And 23-18 now. Float shot there, float service, I guess I should say, from Hoggle. DeJesus going to try to find Reimer. Beautiful placement from Reimer, right in between the two back row defenders there from Brenau. Gives her team a better chance to make this quick comeback, down 23-19. Here's Gabby Vega. Gonna need a couple quality serves from her. This one is in play as Enright goes to Hoggle, who goes to Hodges. Vega got to it, but couldn't quite handle. Ball was destroyed. We saw probably subpar awareness earlier from Coach Asher at the scorer's table. That time, just tremendous awareness from sports information graduate assistant Lawrence with his MAC in front of him. Athleticism at its finest. As far as scorer's table plays are concerned. Timeout again called here by Coach Haver, down 24-19. She and her girls are going to have to go on a 5-point run here, 5-0 run, if they want any shot at taking this third set and taking this match 3-0, which looked to me to be almost inevitable after those first two sets. But, you know, as much as I was talking earlier about the maybe lack of focus in this third set from the Lady Rams, you know, you got to give a little bit of credit to this Brenau Tigers squad. Enright has been much more productive here in this third set. Hoggle has showed a lot of effort all night, as well as Saliba handling these big outside hitters for the Rams. And 24-19, we'll see what happens here. Enright barely gets it over the net. Here's DeJesus. Reimer on the attack. Blocked right into, attack that was shot right into the face of Hodges, who couldn't quite guard herself there. 24-20. And Carla Couchy, number one, in to serve it away for the Lady Rams. Gets this one in the air. Saliba handles that one. Here's the attack from Hodges, and she puts it away. Right into the hands of Ferrari, and that'll be a third set victory for the Brenau Tigers, 25-20. The Rams lead now cut in half. 2-1 is their advantage. We'll have the fourth set and a stats update for you when we return here live from the Moore Fitness Center on the CIU Sports Network. Welcome back to the campus of Columbia International University. We're at the Moore Fitness Center tonight. Appreciate you tuning in on this Tuesday evening as we head to the fourth set after a somewhat surprising result to that third set. The Brenau Tigers take that third set 25-20, and obviously the Rams winning the first two 25-16, 25-12. So the Rams leading 2-1 as we begin this fourth set. Here's Maddox on the attack. That one's blocked right back in her face by Vega. Really the turning point, I guess not turning point, but the difference in that third set, was Enright and Hodges with 5 and 4 kills respectively. And I think, as we talked about, maybe just a sort of took their foot off the gas. From Lady Rams sort of took their foot off the gas maybe in that fourth set. I apologize, distracted a little bit by that last play. We had a player run into the ladder that the head official stands on. As well, there was a violation called, I believe, on the Rams there, as the Brenau Tigers take a 2-1 lead here early in this fourth set. You know, this Tiger squad has been sort of difficult, I think, to quite pinpoint as the season's gone along. Have had some big wins throughout the year, some really effective wins, and as we talked about, they took this Lady Rams team to 5 sets in Gainesville, Georgia, on their home court. However, have had some pretty disappointing losses to some programs that they would probably be expected to beat. So kind of just seems like maybe the Jekyll and Hyde effect. Maybe, you know, that's a result of a young team. Maybe the result of, you know, fatigue, playing on the road. You never know. But without question, they turned it up in that third set. Incredible job there by Enright to get that one over. Reimer puts it away. 3-2. Rams lead. Fourth set. See how the Rams respond. Look, they have Kleist, Vega, Reimer, Rodriguez, De Jesus, and that's San Giorgio set to serve it away. Big time service there. Handled by Brenau. Hodges, who was massive in that third set, looked like she carried that one. And a 4-2 lead now early in this fourth set. Going to be really interesting to see, like I said, how CIU responds. The mark of a great program is when presented with adversity in sort of, as I mentioned earlier, kind of a trap match tonight with the Bryan Showdown coming up on Saturday. Kleist gets it in the air. De Jesus, she's going to go back to Kleist. Great job by Kleist. Little give and go action. Kleist puts it away. Rams lead 5-3. Here's Vega. Vega, that one was short. Right into the front of the net, and Rodriguez now subbing in on the back row. Ferrari as well into the game as Enright. Mary Ellen Enright, 9 kills on the night on 30 attempts. 8 digs, as well as 2 solo blocks. It's kind of stuffed the stat sheet as we expected, mostly in that third set. That ball mishandled by San Giorgio. Tie score here, 5-5. This is when you really need leadership to step up, not just coaches, players. Want player-led programs, and this is when players really need to step up, and Hodges there continues to be effective. Hodges in that third set with 5 kills, now has 7 on the night on 19 attempts, 211 hitting percentage. That's best on this Tigers squad. Here's the attack from Kleist. Brenau just gets it over. Here's to Jesus. Reimer flies in. Saliba got it in the air, and Bennett into the front of the net. That'll be a point for your Lady Rams, who now knot this one up at 6 apiece in the fourth set. Here's Carla Cauchi. Beautiful serve from her. Great job by Hoggle to get it in the air. My goodness. Ferrari on the 1-foot attack. Without question, that's where she looks most comfortable, attacking from that middle hitter position. On the little running attack, they take a 1-point lead here. Here's Cauchi. Beautiful serve again. Somehow Saliba gets under it. And that one was hit out of bounds, but touched at the net by, I think that was Ferrari, who got a piece of that ball. 7-7 now the score. This will be Hodges serving it away. 1 service ace for her tonight as San Giorgio flies in and gets it. That one's blocked by Maddox at the net. Ferrari falls down. Push shot from Kleist. Here's the attack. Blocked by Ferrari. Try from the other side. That one into the back corner for Chloe Bennett. The freshman has actually been pretty good tonight. That's her 6th kill. Here's Hodges, number 11, who gets it away. San Giorgio in the air to Jesus, to Kleist. That one's blocked but out of bounds. Powerful attack there from Kleist. She's been pretty valuable in her time. Didn't see her till the third set. Here's Besosa. Been a very tightly contested fourth set so far. See if either team pulls away here as we enter the middle portion. There's the attack. That ball flown by Davis past the back line, denoting a out-of-bounds call from the line official there. 9-8, Rams lead. Here's the attack from Bennett. The official rules that that ball was not blocked. In fact, just didn't quite get over the net. Kind of gave the illusion that it was blocked back onto the Brenau side, but appropriately he ruled that it wasn't. And here's the back row attack from Enright. She flies in the air on that one. Tons of power behind that one, but couple big points there, 3 in a row, in fact, for the Lady Rams, who now lead 11-8. Timeout called. Coach Carter sort of trying to regroup his girls maybe a little bit, see if they can muster some more scrappiness to continue to push the Lady Rams tonight. Definitely impressive what they did in that third set, but looks like the Rams are a little bit more focused here, especially as we make our way through the middle of this fourth set, now leading 11-8. Like we talked about, really a matter of leadership and manufacturing your own energy when you get into the place in a match like the Rams did after, really dominating the first 2 sets of the night, and then with mental lapses and really lack of focus throughout that third set. That's why it's so important to build the lead in the first place. Here's Besosa out of the timeout. There's the attack from the southpaw, Malone Davis. Puts that one away right down the line. Tigers trail 11-9. Davis will head back to serve it away. Gets it in the air. Besosa. Beautiful pass from DeJesus to San Giorgio. Probably haven't seen as many of those, that connection, as we've grown accustomed to seeing tonight, but later is better than never. As DeJesus is going to go right back to the well. That's San Giorgio. That one's touched at the net. Good job by Maddox to get a hand on that one. There's the attack by Bennett on the far side. They're going to go back to San Giorgio. And she puts it away. You got to really rely on your stars in these moments, and looks like the Rams are going to make a concerted effort to get the ball to San Giorgio, and here she comes again. DeJesus, San Giorgio again. Destroys that ball off the hands of Maddox. I'm no volleyball coach, but looks to me clear as day that they're going to ask Alana San Giorgio to put the team on her back tonight in this fourth set, as Rodriguez hits that one into the net and gives the service back to Brenau University, who now trails by 4. Big run there by the Lady Rams to grab a 4-point advantage. Besosa, I think, was just a little bit confused as to whether, indecisive, I guess I should say, as to whether she should go after that ball. Looked like it was going to be close to being out. She decided to, but it was too late, as there's a costly error for the Tigers. 15-11 now the score. DeJesus will head back to serve it away. DeJesus gets it in the air. Saliba. There's the attack from Maddox. DeJesus gets it in the air. Rodriguez. This time they're going to go to Reimer. Enright kind of flies in. Wow, Rodriguez was trying to go after that ball to get it in the air, and she ran into a roadblock in Gabriela Vega. 15-12 the score. Here's Saliba, the libero. Gets it in the air, number 21. Here's DeJesus. She's going to go on a middle attack to Reimer. Bernal goes to the far side. That's Enright, and she puts it away. 15-13. Looks like Marty Scutching is going to see her first action of the night. Number 15. Normally a pretty standard rotational player for the Lady Rams. Haven't seen her so far tonight. Here's Scutchings on the attack. They'll go right to her. Fresh legs off the bench. Enright on the attack. That ball was very close to being out there. Again, from our position on this second level, don't have as good of a view on the far side as the near side, so can't say too much as to the nature of that call. But San Giorgio puts this one away. Big time point there to stop a little run from Brenau. 16-14 the score. Rams leading by 2. This is exactly who you want serving here if you're Coach Haver. San Giorgio puts it in the air. Big time serve. Enright handled it though. Here's Hoggle. Hodges on the attack, and she put that one away off the hand of Rodriguez. 16-15 now the score. Here is Chloe Bennett. Excuse me. That's Hoggle that was serving that one away. San Giorgio dug that one out. Dug by Saliba on the near side. There's the push shot from Enright. Reimer, she's going to go to Kleist. Not sure if that was blocked or if she just didn't get it over. I think she just didn't get it over. 16-16 now. Tie game here in this fourth set as Hoggle serves it away. Here's DeJesus. Reimer looked like the call there was that ball was in on the far side. Again, really close call, but a big-time kill from Kira Reimer as Marty Scutchings now will serve this one away. It's put in the air by Enright. San Giorgio, maximum effort there, as well as Reimer. Just couldn't quite get enough air under the ball. And we're knotted again here at 17 as these two teams trade runs here in a tightly contested fourth set. Here's DeJesus. Ferrari on the attack. That one flies past the back line there. And Enright will serve it away with her team now leading by 1 point. Here's Bennett, sort of a free ball here for the Rams. Need this one. Reimer on the attack. That one was touched by, I think that was Bennett over there. Big point for the Rams. 18-18 now the score. Carla Cauchi will sub in and head right to service. 18-18. Fourth set. Cauchi puts it in the air. Saliba gets under it. Here's Hoggle. Attacked by Davis. Handled by the Rams. Ferrari on the middle attack. That one didn't quite get over. Ferrari, great effort by DeJesus. Hodges tried to finish it off herself. Couldn't quite do it. Here's Kleiss. That one's blocked by Hodges. Ferrari to her knees, gets it in the air. DeJesus, that one's again blocked by Hodges. Kleiss is going to try again. Incredible job by Davis to keep it in. Ferrari blocks it at the net. Davis on the attack. Push shot that wasn't even close. Big rally there and big point for the Rams. 19-18. Timeout, Coach Carter. Wow. Really, really next level volleyball action there in that rally. Multiple efforts by both teams, second and third efforts. And fortunately for Coach Haver and the Lady Rams, they prevail and now take a 1 point advantage, 19-18. If you're just tuning into the CIU Sports Network, the Rams took the first two sets pretty much without any contest, taking the first set 25-16, the second 25-12. Seemed to me like we were going to roll right through with a pretty easy third set, but this Tigers group, Brenau University out of Gainesville, Georgia, has been pretty scrappy ever since the conclusion of that second set. Took that third set 25-20 and now trail by just one here in the fourth set. However, the Rams hold the service. This is Carla Cauchi, the junior French native. That one's in the air. Here's Hoggle. And sort of a passing error there from Hoggle, I think. Put it way too close to the net. And the Rams will take it and now lead 20-18. Here's Cauchi. 5 points away from another conference victory here. That ball into the ceiling again. Third ball we've seen into the ceiling tonight. Here's Davis. And again, I think a passing error there from the setter Hoggle. Great effort from, I think it was Rodriguez that dug the attack. And I don't know what all the ball hit in the ceiling, but it definitely changed direction a few times. But house rules. Another point there. 2 hits for the Tigers, and out of the timeout, 3 big points in a row. The Rams capitalizing on some errors by the Tigers. Now lead by 4, 22-18 here in the fourth set. Here's Couchy. Great serve there. That ball contacts the stick here on the near side. Big time service from Couchy. 23-18 now the score. Couchy gets this one in the air. Here's Norton back into the game. That ball was attacked by, I think that was Bennett on the far side. And Tigers grab that point. Now trail by 4 still, 23-19. There's the serve. Great effort by San Giorgio. Here's the attack from Kleist. Hodges gets it in the air. Blocked at the net by Ferrari. Couchy looked like it was going to be out, but she went for it anyway. San Giorgio. Kleist is just going to get it over. Here's Bennett. Rodriguez. Ferrari calls for it. There's the attack. Enright gets it in the air. Norton's going to go back to Bennett. That ball into the net. A couple big freshman mistakes, I think, from Bennett here late in this fourth set, as well as from Hoggle. And now 1 point away from salvaging a 3-1 victory here tonight are the CIU Lady Rams. And Besosa will serve it away here. Saliba gets under it. Norton gets it in the air. Davis on the attack. Couchy. Here's DeJesus. San Giorgio. That one's blocked right back to her. DeJesus, little surprise attack there. Enright gets it in the air. Davis is going to try again. That one was blocked by Ferrari, but didn't look like she was in the greatest position for that attack, and that one's blocked out of bounds, 24-20. The Tigers will need to go on a 4-0 run here if they want to extend this match here tonight. Here's Davis. Couchy in the air. Here's the attack from Ferrari. Touched at the net. That one, Maddox got her hands on it, flew outside of the stick, and that'll be the final point of the night. And the Lady Rams take this one 25-20 and win the match this evening 25-16, 25-12, drop that third set 25-20, and now take this fourth set 25-20 themselves. We'll be right back here on the CIU Sports Network in one moment. Welcome back to the CIU Sports Network. Appreciate everyone for tuning in, spending their weeknight with us. The Rams survive an upset big from the visiting Brenau Tigers. Win this one 3-1. They will travel to Tennessee for 2 matches this weekend. The first of those coming Friday night in Athens, Tennessee against Tennessee Wesleyan University, and a AAC conference showdown on Saturday against Bryan College. And as I mentioned earlier, they will be back home a week from today, Tuesday, October 19th, for a home match against crosstown rival Columbia College at 6:30. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Again, folks, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later as this volleyball season trails along. Thanks for so much for tuning in. Have a great rest of your week.